I've really come to love this small little peculiar denomination that wrestles and struggles and unites together in spite of ourselves sometimes and tries to fully be the body of Christ in the world. This is my church family. This is my journey, and I celebrate that. I'm one of those that grew up in our faith movement. My parents met at a church district conference in Hawaii, and 36 years later I met my spouse at a church district conference in California. So I have a long history of being connected with our faith movement. That is a wonderful heritage for me to have, a blessing for me to have, and I look forward to being able to share that with others. Throughout the years, there have been many scriptures that have impacted my life, but I think the one that has meant the most, or I've come back to many times, is found in Micah chapter 6, verse 8. What does the Lord require of you? And the obvious response is to do justice, to love kindness, and walk humbly with your God. And those words have been echoing through my heart and mind for a lot of years. Not only for myself, but for others, because I think that is the essence of what it means to be a disciple of the Christ. I've had the wonderful blessing and opportunity to meet many, many people, many good people, trying to wrestle with the questions of what does it mean to be a faithful disciple in the 21st century. And because of that, I know that God's Spirit will continue to live and to grow and to bloom in the lives of all of these people that are willing to just be open even just a little bit, and that gives me hope for not only today but for the future. I've had the opportunity to have many impactful experiences in my life, but I think one that has resonated with me, particularly as I look forward to this new calling, was an experience in 1996 when Grant McMurray was first ordained to be prophet president, and he shared words that would later become section 161 of the Doctrine and Covenants. And the very first line, lift your eyes to the place beyond the horizon, journey in trust, because the call of the great and marvelous work is for this time as well as for all time. And those words resonated with me and were critical for me to enter into full-time ministry. And over the last 20 plus years or so, I've often had to reflect in the middle of tensions and issues, why am I doing what I'm doing? And those words continue to come back to say, this is why you're doing what you're doing, Dave. You're involved in this great and marvelous work that is for this time and for all time. And how we are going to accomplish that is to be willing to look beyond our own limitations, to look beyond the horizon to the places that we are sent. And that continues to be something that enlivens and empowers me in my ministry and life.